Hi, my name is Cristina De Passion, and I am a student at West Coast University, currently enrolled in MSNR, Advanced Pathophysiology. And my PowerPoint presentation will be on hypertension, what causes it, and what it does to the body. Overview: Understanding hypertension. So I'll be going over how hypertension develops and why it leads to long-term health problems. I'll start with how blood pressure is normally controlled and then walk through the changes that occur when someone starts to develop high blood pressure. Then I'll connect those mechanisms to the damage we see in the heart, blood vessels, kidney, and brain. How blood pressure is normally regulated. Normally, the body keeps blood pressure steady by balancing how much blood the heart pumps and how tight the vessels are. The nervous system can raise or lower blood pressure within seconds by changing heart rate and vessel tone. The kidneys play the long game by controlling how much fluid and sodium stay in the body. And then the lining of our blood vessels, the endothelium, helps regulate vessel diameter by releasing nitric oxide to relax the vessels and endothelin to constrict them. How hypertension begins. Hypertension often begins when the vessels stay more constricted than they should. This usually happens because the endothelium stops making enough nitric oxide. Without nitric oxide, vessels naturally stay tighter. Many people with early hypertension also have higher sympathetic activity, which raises heart rate and narrows vessels. Over time, large arteries lose elasticity and become stiff, which pushes systolic blood pressure even higher. How blood pressure is sustained. Another major contributor to long-term hypertension is overactivation of the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, also known as RAS. Angiotensin II narrows the blood vessels and also causes inflammation that damages the vessel walls. Aldosterone makes the kidneys keep more sodium and water, increasing blood volume, and the sympathetic nervous system stimulates more renin release, which keeps the RAS system running. These loops make it hard for the body to bring blood pressure back to normal. How the heart and vessels adapt over time. With ongoing high blood pressure, the blood vessels and heart begin to remodel. Small arteries develop thicker muscular walls to stand up, if you will, to higher pressure. But this makes the opening smaller, increasing resistance. Large arteries also become stiffer, and this increases pulse pressure. The left ventricle thickens to push against the high pressure, but over time, this reduces filling and oxygen supply. We also see loss of small vessels, called rarefaction, which reduces blood flow to the tissues. How hypertension leads to organ damage. If hypertension isn't treated, the long-term effects can be serious. High pressure damages the endothelium, speeding up plaque buildup and raising the risk for coronary artery disease. The thickened, stiff left ventricle can lead to heart failure with preserved ejection fraction. In addition, the kidneys suffer from long-term high pressure, leading to nephrosclerosis and reduced kidney function. In the brain, hypertension increases the risk for stroke and contributes to vascular dementia. And the same small vessel damage appears in the eyes as hypertensive retinopathy. So what can we take away from learning all of this? In conclusion, hypertension starts with problems in vessel tone and endothelial function, then becomes sustained by hormonal and nervous system overactivity. Structural changes in the vessels and heart make it even harder to control over time. This is why recognizing and treating hypertension early is essential to prevent long-term organ damage. Thank you.